Hello, Robo Justice. Hey, Kyoko. Kyoko and...
I mean...
Whew, man, I've had the worst day. Hero? Hero?
Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh, who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
What?
That's creepy. That is exactly what Hina did to Hifumi, though. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
Nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know? Does she know? People think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep, I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't even take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid frickin' thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. That's just like a normal strap on like a guitar case. It's not that hard to move. I don't really have any choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Ooh, free at last. Yeah, isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a second.
honestly...
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. How do you know that? Only me and Byakuya should know that. And like the dialogue said, it took several people to take it off. Huh. Hiro wouldn't have been able to himself. That's interesting.
Is that okay?
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be...
Then it's obvious, the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
Terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little too far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know? No, I'm the only one. Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit. I think that's supposed to say beat. Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
You can't bend it the waist, so he couldn't have moved the bodies because the dolly, the trolley, whatever it is.
That's not a very nice thing to say. mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have had one that looks the same but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro is the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Or about just his costume? There's a big locker near the pool. Yeah, okay, you seem to know a lot about what's happening. It's looking more and more like it really was a setup.
What the heck?
There's no way, talking yourself out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it. Celeste, what do you have to say for yourself? I certainly did not expect, Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. But where's Kyoko been hiding all this time? I have no idea.
Then perhaps...
Perhaps she really is working for the Mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But you're quite protective of her, yes? That's because she helped me out so much up until now. If I were the Mastermind, that is exactly what I would do to earn your trust. Okay, my leg's falling asleep. Hiro?
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, two people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? Two people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those two are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it, I know who did it.
So then...
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it?
Correct.
I see, that's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us and just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
I know, that note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole, maybe we can try to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So...
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. What? Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. Now, if the chemicals are the chemicals for chloroform, which is the most likely thing that someone would decide, I'm just going to say really quick, this probably has nothing to do with the game, but chloroform does take a little bit to, knock you out. Like, it isn't just an immediate knockout, it takes, like, I think, like, it might take up to a minute, actually, possibly, that might be on the long end, but I think it takes a lot longer than people usually think it does. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Okay. So even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure, I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I've no a particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. I'm out of drinks, so. Also, okay, and also, so if anyone doesn't know, the left ear of my headphones is starting to give out. I did do like a little thing here with I think it's a rubber band, or it might have been tape. Wait, yeah, that's a rubber band. But yeah, I did something that fixes it, but if I move wrong, it does cut out my left headphone. I don't think it affects the microphone, but you never know. Just fair warning. What the heck? For serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added. Okay. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Speed, don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with this investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay. Well, okay, that... Makoto really does not know how to negotiate.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway...
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Well then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. And I guess we should head that way for now. Okay. Well, now that we have... okay, so now... wait, time is running out. I have to head to the repository. So now we have Kyoko, and... with her analytical mind, she may realize things that everyone else doesn't. Oh wait, sorry, I'm trying to go the wrong way. I just saw a staircase and decided to try it. It's this staircase. I am really not smart. What is up with this hall? Why is it so big? It does... Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka without and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
Monokuma File was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. killed by a bloated head. Must have been just hammer force laying on the floor of the curtain room. Car plate on a body coat. Okay, you gonna do anything?
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? Oh, that's right, he does always wear a watch. He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
so then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. That's like 603 or 602? 602 and a half? Huh. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that means his watch was broken sometime just after 6?
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, how long are you going to keep us waiting? Yeah, he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. That's how I remembered. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? But bedtime... Yeah.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken was must have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try to pry it out? Oh, jeez, rigor mortis. Me?
because
Rigor mortis, hey, he has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. Yeah, rigor mortis, ew. As much as I don't want to, when rigor mortis sets in, don't you have to break the fingers to open a hand? Isn't that a thing? Like, you either have to break the fingers or wait until post rigor mortis. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Okay, I guess, to be fair, it does look like paper or some kind of sheet. Which means that it could slide out, I guess, if you pulled hard enough. But still, rigor mortis. A piece of paper? Yeah, it is a piece of paper.
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Kyotoka's scrap of paper has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse. From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Furthermore, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office, but... when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that, and why? Interesting. And we found the glasses cleaning cloth that was covered in blood. And remember, Hifumi was alive. He was injured, but alive. So... and also, it couldn't have been the dolly, and it's very unlikely that anyone could have carried him. He was still alive. Maybe he just got up and walked himself. I mean, that is a thing that he could have technically done, I guess. Like, he got up, realized he couldn't see, cleaned off his glasses, threw them away, threw away the cloth because it was covered in blood now, and walked here. Or walked at least close to here, where someone could have moved him that distance. Interesting. So, did you find anything?
indeed,
I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper?
that's right,
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants. So I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed on his pants, it's like... it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole, so you can use to escape. One cup of cane. Oh, this is the note. Oh. And that's probably where the missing piece of paper is. Oh, maybe we can use it to escape. At 6 a.m. when Taka's watch broke. And Taka has the other part of the paper. Monokuma can't find out. Yeah, okay.
So...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. When he was telling us then he was telling us the truth.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Oh, it's nice to accept a weird note under my door. Find a hole, maybe we can use it to escape. I'm not quite Rec room. Oh yeah, it was 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro said the note said. Hiro told us his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But this note they wrote to Fumi asked to meet him at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Fumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? Like, I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to the part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain a little bit more? The piece that Taka had. Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something so important like that have become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Note Fumi had...
Hey.
And, while we're at it, I should tell you the other thing. 2 victims, this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. E-handbook. Okay, there's the trial. Let's do this. Let's hope my throat doesn't give out now that I have no drinks. And I don't think I have anything in my fridge right there except for Thin Mints.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin!
Okay.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. I love how it makes me walk to the door. Like, it can't just put me there already. Everyone had heard the proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I'm multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Well, if you're moving so fast that you're creating after images, then both of them are you. Can I just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along. We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey! Hey!
Then, if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we? The thing I'm wondering is, how does he get around the school? Because, like, from a game perspective, he just appears and disappears, but what is... I am curious about what's actually happening. It's probably not important, but still.
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be I'll be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it, for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom. Yeah, it's definitely not Hero. She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two who lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Now that there's going to be 3 less people by the end of this trial, we are really getting low in numbers. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. Yeah, there's only going to be 7 people left. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell farther and farther down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Let's do this! When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold down on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Let's save. Save in slot 1, because I do that now. Okay. Okay, so we have the Monaco file, the blue tarp, the repository dolly, Hifumi's glasses, spotless hammer, repository door, equipment room bloodstain, glasses cleaning cloth, Celeste's account, Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprint, Robo Justice costume. Yasuhiro's account. You know, Yasuhiro has very good handwriting, and this does not. Broken wristwatch, Kiyotaka scrap of paper, note Hifumi had, e-handbook. Okay, there's that stuff. I may be coughing a lot. Sorry about that. So yeah, there's that. Set skills. Okay. Increase influence gained by 2. Okay, what does Cool and Compose do? Steadies your aim a little, effective during the non-stop debate, and Hangman's Gambit costs 2 SP. Okay, I don't have enough for it. Algorithm, increase speed of memorizing a statement, effective during non-stop debate. Huh. Neutral liberation, focus gauge decreases more slowly during concentration or fever time, effective during non-stop debate, the Hangman's Gambit and bullet time battles cost 5. Okay, so 5, 2... this would be 2. This is 2. Melodious Voice increases damage to opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during bullet time battle. That one costs 3. Okay, so I have to decide if I want Cool and Composed over anything else. Steadies aim a little, effective during non-stop debate. I don't think I need too much more steady of an aim. I don't think that was that big of a problem. So, yeah. If I get another skill point, then I'll do Cool and Composed, but yeah. Okay, let's do this. Class trial, all rise.